leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, is one again on a controversial international tour, this time in the United States, where instead of upholding India's democratic stature on the global stage, he is busy maligning it. While the world, especially leaders like US President Donald Trump, recognize and praise India's robust electoral process, Rahul Gandhi seems determined to paint a completely opposite, misleading picture abroad. His repeated attacks on Indian democracy from foreign platforms have raised not only national but now international eyebrows. But what's more worrying is the deeper connection between his visits and the alleged nexus with the Western deep state determined to destabilize sovereign nations. During an interaction with the Indian diaspora in Boston, Rahul Gandhi claimed that India's election commission is compromised and alleged serious electoral fraud in Maharashtra. He made sham claims saying that in just 2 hours, over 65 lakh votes were suddenly added, a feat he claimed was physically impossible. He further stated more people voted in Maharashtra than the total number of people in Maharashtra. These comments were not only factually incorrect but also deeply irresponsible. What is even more baffling is Rahul Gandhi's choice to raise these concerns on foreign soil. Criticizing your own country's democratic framework without evidence and in front of an international audience is nothing short of betrayal, especially when such remarks can be weaponized by foreign elements to further discredit India. Unsurprisingly, the Election Commission of India has dismissed such wild claims as baseless. Data reveals that only 89 appeals were filed under Section 24 of the Representation of People Act in Maharashtra, an insignificant number considering the state's vast electorate. There was no sudden spike or ghost voting as Rahul Gandhi claimed. This begs the question, is this merely political theatrics or is there a deeper play involved? What must be noted is that in a landmark executive order, US President Donald Trump implemented major electoral reforms in the United States, mandating voter ID verification, banning late arriving ballots, and enforcing strict security. While announcing these changes, Donald Trump lauded India and Brazil for their transparent voting systems, specifically highlighting India's Aadhaar linked biometric voting model as the gold standard. Donald Trump's words were crystal clear. India's election system is the most transparent, secure, and efficient model in the world. It is time we learn from it. This recognition from the leader of the free world directly contradicts Rahul Gandhi's narrative. While Trump admires India's commitment to democratic integrity, Rahul Gandhi undermines it before foreign audiences without any proof and at great cost to India's image. India, the world's largest democracy, has perfected its electoral process with layers of authentication from voter ID to Aadhaar linkage to EVMs and indelible ink. The process is swift, fraud proof, and universally accepted by Indian citizens. In contrast, the United States continues to suffer from voter controversies, missing ballots, and no biometric verification. Yet, it's always India that ends up being criticized by Western media and the liberal ecosystem. The hypocrisy is blatant. When Indian voters go to polls, their identity is verified physically and digitally. When Americans vote, even dead citizens can cast ballots. Yet, Rahul Gandhi chooses to slander India and glorify flawed Western systems. More disturbing is the pattern that's emerging from Rahul Gandhi's frequent foreign visits. During his 2023 visit to the US, Rahul Gandhi met Donald Lu, the US Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asia, a known figure for meddling in India's internal affairs. Donald Lu has consistently criticized India's decision on Article 370, expressed fabricated concerns on human rights in Kashmir, and opposed India's sovereign action like removing terrorist-linked employees and opposed India's sovereign actions like removing terrorist-linked employees. Donald Lu's fingerprints have been found in regime change narratives across multiple nations. He is known for pushing the US hegemonic policies under the guise of human rights. Is it a coincidence that Rahul Gandhi regularly meets such individuals, or is he acting as a pawn in the larger geopolitical strategy that seeks to destabilize India's internal harmony? Rahul Gandhi's action can't be viewed in isolation. His rhetoric aligns uncannily with that of globalist billionaires like George Soros, who openly advocate regime change in India. George Soros has previously declared war on India's democratic institutions and sought to influence its electoral outcome. The alignment between George Soros' agenda, the deep state machinery, and Rahul Gandhi's word is too convenient to ignore. Every time Rahul Gandhi steps out of India, he parrots narratives built by foreign lobbies, narratives that portray India as undemocratic, oppressive, and broken. Whether it's questioning EVMs or demanding foreign intervention in caste census matters, the script remains consistent. Rahul Gandhi's repeated attempts to seek validation from foreign powers show a lack of faith in India's democratic process and institutions. His tours aren't about representing India, they are about gaining applause from those who have no stake in India's future but very interest in controlling its present. By maligning India's election commission, questioning the legitimacy of its election, and aligning with controversial figures like Donald Lu, Rahul Gandhi is not just playing politics, he is wading into dangerous territory that threatens national integrity. As Trump seeks to model US election on India's framework, the leader of opposition does the exact opposite, demonizing India's systems while legitimizing flawed Western ones. This cognitive dissonance reflects a deep rooted agenda. Whether it's political immaturity or a conscious align with foreign interests, Rahul Gandhi's actions are a serious cause for concern.